Hey guys, it's me Sylvia back with a new video. If you are new to my channel, hello, welcome. I'm Sylvia Ganny. Don't forget to subscribe before you forget. I drop a new video every single Sunday and a bonus video throughout the week. Anyways, so today we are going to be trying out H&M makeup. Please tell me that some of you right now are like, what? Wait. H&M has makeup? Because I don't want to be the only one that really had no idea that there was this much H&M makeup. I kind of knew that they had a few beauty products that I would kind of see waiting in line to pay for my stuff, like at the front of the store, you know, but I had no idea that it was this extensive. I went online and literally could find a product for every single step in my beauty routine, and I was so shocked, and I was like, I need to buy all of this and do a full face of like first impressions and testing it out and seeing if it's actually good, because the prices are pretty reasonable, what you would pay at the drugstore for some products. So if it's good, I would totally be down because it's really reasonably priced and they really had a lot of variety. So let's test it out. Pretty much all of it is still in boxes. They all look really legit, so I'm actually so excited to try this out. I think I spent like $300, which is really insane because it is so reasonably priced. So you can imagine how much stuff I actually had to buy to rack it up to 300 bucks. So the first product that I'm gonna try out is literally just called Refreshing Face Mist. Simple enough. I was imagining this as kind of being like a setting spray, but it doesn't say that on here at all. So I'm just gonna shake it first and then spray my face. Oh God. A lot actually comes out in one spritz. Wasn't expecting that. So I just zoomed you guys in a little bit closer. You can definitely tell I applied it on my face. It's a lot shinier and more glowy than it was before. It does feel a little bit oily like when I touch my face, but I feel like it's getting absorbed in my skin really quickly. I really like that actually. It is refreshing and it does seem to be pretty hydrating. So they actually had a face primer as well. I was so surprised, and it's a mattifying face primer for combination skin. Let's give it a go. Mattifying, I like that. Combination skin, I have that. So this definitely would be a primer for my skin type, but oh my goodness, I think I applied too much. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. They weren't lying when they said it's mattifying. This is like really thick and silicone-y. Like probably one of the thicker primers that I've ever tried. It like gets stuck in my face. It was actually really hard to blend and kind of massage into the skin because of how thick it is. Do you guys see that? Do you see what's happening here? It's crumbling off my face and like leaving residue. That is so weird. Ew, I don't like it. Okay, so that didn't really work for me. Moving on. So the next product, before we put on foundation, I found a little color correcting palette, which is so cool that they have that, because honestly, that's kind of advanced makeup, you know? So I did not expect H&M of all brands to carry this. So now I'm going to use that just on the areas where I have more redness. It's like a very creamy consistency. It is a little bit thick, but I'm just gonna be more careful with how much I'm applying. I'm curious to see how the foundation applies over top of this and if it shows through. And then I'm gonna use the more peachy shade. I'm gonna mix it with the yellow shade. Just gonna apply that under my eyes, conceal those dark circles, and now I'm gonna pat it with my finger. I'm gonna apply more of the green just on my forehead where I have some redness. So far I'm really liking it. The product is like creamy enough for you to blend it out. The colors are really good. You know, it's not too bright of a crazy green where it's like, you know, the foundation's not gonna cover it. So I like it so far. Let's see how the foundation goes on over top. So I actually got two foundations because I was curious about both of them. One of them is an all-day liquid foundation and the other one is called Immaculate Compact Foundation, and it's cream to powder velvet finish. They also have their own version of a beauty blender. So this is what they call their precision sponge, and I did dampen it so it's ready to go. You want to know something funny about this one? They had like a sticker on it. I'm like, what's underneath that sticker? Why is that sticker there? So I kind of like peeled at it and it used to say SPF 15 on there, and then they covered it up. So what's going on with that? I guess it doesn't have SPF in it, and they said it does, but it doesn't. So I guess it doesn't. I'm gonna actually apply the foundation directly to the beauty sponge. It smells like a wet bathing suit to me. If you can imagine what a wet bathing suit smells like, that's what this smells like to me. Hey, the color is actually not that bad. I'm really impressed with the shade. Yes. Because I guessed it online, so it's definitely applying more full coverage than I expected. The sponge is actually pretty impressive so far. It is a little bit harder than the beauty blender, like it's definitely not as bouncy, but it's doing a good job. I'm on like my 4th pump of the foundation though, so I am using quite a bit, and I feel like a lot of it is getting soaked in the beauty sponge. So foundation is basically applied. I would consider this a more medium to full coverage foundation. It's very, very matte. So I'm gonna use the compact foundation that I grabbed, and it feels very buttery and very, very smooth. You can see it's very full coverage even when I just swatch it like that. It's kind of like a duo compartment thing, and it has a sponge applicator in like the bottom section. So I'm just gonna dab it on the areas where I want more coverage. Wow. I'm actually really impressed with their foundation products. I was definitely expecting them to be more of like kids makeup type of thing, but I can work with this. So next up, I'm gonna apply concealer. I was really surprised to see that they think they had like 3 different types of concealers, which is really impressive. I'm telling you, they have like such a wide range of beauty products. I was shocked. But I think you can find it all online. In store, at least in my city, you can't find all of these beauty products in one store. So I went online to get all of this stuff. So yeah, I got the one that just says Cover Up Concealer in Soft Sand. I'm just gonna apply it like I normally would. I definitely could have gone with a lighter shade. Oh no. This could have been my foundation color. Ugh. We're gonna try and make it work. I really like the applicator on this. It's like a flat sponge, so it makes it really easy to apply. So I'm gonna use their beauty sponge to blend that out as well. It has a little bit of a dewiness to it. It's definitely not matte. I'm really impressed. My only complaint right now is that I wish I got a lighter shade. Now I gotta set my concealer, and guess what? H&M had a translucent loose powder. Honestly, a lot of the affordable translucent powders that I've tried give terrible flashback and are just not flattering pictures, so I hope this isn't the case with this one. Okay, so I don't think I recommend baking with this because you really can't. It like got stuck to my beauty blender and is kind of like gooey. So I'm gonna just dust that on my under eye instead of leaving it there to bake. Time for the real test, the flash test. It did not pass the flash test. It literally looks like you never took off any of that powder. So this does not get my approval, even though it is really affordable and it does a good job of setting in real life. That's just unacceptable. So I'm gonna take a break from the face. We're gonna move on to our eyes, and they did have an eye primer. So it actually has some color to it. I was kind of surprised to see that, but let's apply. I'm gonna just use my fingers. Oh, it feels really sticky. So the more it's drying, it actually is losing that sticky feeling that I was telling you about. So now I'm gonna do my brows with their Superfine brow liner. This one had the spoolie on the end, so I had to get this one. I'm just gonna fill in my brows like normal. Oh yeah, this is the perfect shade. So you actually can't push too hard with the spoolie brush and go crazy with it because it really does wipe off the product really easily. So I'm not disappointed with the brow pencil at all. It actually did a really good job, and we're ready for eyeshadow. So I got the Ready Set Glow eye color palette. It has like such a sleek case, and they had so many different options. I just decided to get the most neutral one, which is this guy right here. It looks very, very promising. It's got a few shimmers in there, a few mattes. So these are the 3 shades I just swatched. That's the brow pencil, but they did kind of swatch kind of chalky, not as pigmented as when I swiped it with my finger. I'm gonna take the lightest color in the palette, this like matte white shade, and I'm gonna apply that just on my brow bone, just to highlight a little bit. Okay, where is the color? So it's applying pretty powdery, like I'm trying to put it on my brow bone here, and it's just like fluffing away. Well, let's try another shade. I'm gonna go in with this like mauvey color right here. So I definitely see the color coming off more with this one, but it's still not like crazy color payoff. Honestly, they're not that pigmented. I'm gonna take this like golden middle shade right here that's shimmery. So with the shimmery shade, I'm actually gonna try and spray it with that face mist just to see if we can get it a little bit more pigmented, because sometimes that works with shadows. I'm not too sure with this one. Looks like it did nothing. Let's try and see what the darkest shade in the palette goes on like. So again, it's not very pigmented. Honestly, I would use this palette just for like a wash of color maybe if you want a very natural, quick eye look, but if you're seriously trying to do any crazy smoky eyes or any sort of like intricate eye look, I would not recommend this palette because it's just not pigmented enough to do stuff like that. So I just brought a little bit of those shades on my lower lash line, but I'm still not very impressed. We're done with this eyeshadow palette. Next up is liquid liner, and it just looks like a regular felt tip eyeliner pen. This is what it swatches like on the hand. It's super jet black. Okay, wow. So far I'm liking it. It glides really nicely. It's really jet black. Don't have to apply too many layers, but let's finish the cat eye. Okay, so this product kind of tricked me. I thought it was great at first because it applied really jet black, but honestly the tip of it gets so dried out really, really quickly. So I don't know, this is like a So I got 2 mascaras. One of them is just like a regular mascara. It's called the High and Mighty Mascara, Extreme Length and Volume. The wand is really weird. It's like super small. And the other one is like a glitter mascara, which seems so cool. There's no bristles to the wand at all. And on the end of it, it's meant to be like a glitter eyeliner. So I'm gonna apply the regular mascara just on my upper lashes here. I wouldn't say that this gives me volume. It's kind of separating my lashes, but it is giving them length. Let's try the glitter mascara. This is such a weird wand. It's hard for me to get to the root of the lash. The glitter is like barely coming off the wand. I'm trying to like dab it on. Okay, let me just try and use the tip of it here. Okay, the glitter got in my eye and I'm kind of concerned. I really don't like this one as a mascara. I'm gonna try and use the eyeliner brush on the end of this here and just apply a little bit of glitter on my lid to see if at least I can use the product that way. So that definitely amped up the eye look a little bit. I hate using it as a mascara. I will not use it as a mascara again. I also bought one of their eyelash curlers to test out. It's gold and beautiful. So let's see if it can give our lashes a nice lift. Beautiful. So I do like their lash curler. This is really pretty. I like that it's gold. So they sell lashes as well. I ended up getting Pirouette, which is more of like the natural wispy ones. I'm just gonna apply them and let you guys know how it went afterwards. So lashes are on. I'm really impressed. I love the lashes. So those definitely passed. They were easy to apply. They feel very comfortable on my eyes. So moving on, we have a few more face products to try. They actually had a contour and highlight compact and I got the shade in medium. Whoa, this is cream. I already put powder on my face. We're gonna try it out anyway. So I'm just gonna tap a little bit. It's blending beautifully. I'm actually so impressed with this. It's so creamy and just blending so nicely, even though I put a powder on, like that's saying something. So now I'm gonna actually just take this highlighting shade. Ooh, that's so pretty. So that's giving me a beautiful natural highlight too, if you guys can see the light reflecting. So I think this palette is definitely a winner and worth the money. H&M killed it with the contour and highlight. Next up is blush, and I'm using their Pure Radiance Powder Blusher. Sheer coverage, luminous finish. I'm applying it just in between the contour and the highlight. Who knew H&M beauty is killing the game? So I'm loving this blush. The shade is beautiful. I wonder if it lasts long though. That's always the question. For lip products, they had so many different options. They had like lip stains, lipsticks, matte lipsticks, cream lipsticks. I bought the velvet lip cream and the matte lipstick because I was most curious about those two. So this is the velvet lip cream. Ooh. Now let's swatch their matte lipstick. So the back of my hand is really bumpy. Don't judge these swatches, but those colors are so gorgeous. They had a lot of different shades too, so I'm curious about the formula. I don't know which one to apply. I really don't. They're both so beautiful. I think I'm gonna apply the liquid lipstick one just to see how it wears. The applicator is really nice. It's like super long and flat. It applies so creamy. So lips are completely done. I really wanted to love it, but honestly, even after having it on for about 2 minutes, it feels very, very, very dry. It is transfer proof, and that's kind of the nature of liquid lipsticks, is they tend to be a little bit more drying. So I think it is a reasonable option for the price. And it's a beautiful color, and they have a lot of shades, so I'm not hating it. So this is the finished look using all of those H&M beauty products, my first impressions. Honestly, I was not disappointed by a lot of it. Like the contour, the blush, the highlight is popping. It's actually really good. The only thing that I'm kind of disappointed with was the mishap that went on with the glitter mascara. That was not that great. And the face primer at the beginning was just all in all, honestly, H&M Beauty is no joke. I'm really surprised I had never tried them before, and I'm glad that I did because I found some new products that I really love. Before you go, leave me a comment down below if you have any ideas on what you want me to do my full face using with next. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you missed my last upload, don't forget to watch it by clicking the box down below. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.